check out the starters for the FEU Lady Tamaraos, Bacante, Ubaldo, Panangin, Tagaod, Petalio, Asis, and you have Malaluan, Laput, Reyes, Canino, Provido, Del Castillo, and De Leon, the usual starters. We have May Reyes and Patrice Davao who will help us with the reports at the sidelines. Neil, as I've said, no better matchup to cap off round number 1 for both of these teams with how identical their record is. Their streak is on the line, and first point goes to Jers Petalio.
This season is a new Aliyah. Her game has evolved, focusing on more smart, technical plays rather than just pure power. And as a senior now, she wants to set the standard by playing with maturity, challenging the younger players to step up. And actually, after their last game, just as they were leaving the dugout, Coach Emil did something unexpected. He went up to her and praised her performance. It caught her off guard, but gave her a huge confidence boost. She said, "See, he believes in us, he makes us believe in ourselves."
Adjustment, Neil, of dealing with injuries and learning how to play smarter moving forward.
And Aliyah Malaluan is also one of those players na alam kung paano niya gagamitin yung power niya ng attackers nila yung depensa ng nasa kabilang court. And that will be crucial against FEU because we know that FEU is also a scrappy team when it comes to floor defense.
Yeah. Now, speaking of, a while ago, Malaluan had a service ace. Laput, that's straight to Tagaod for the pickup. Petalio is blocked. Provido and Laput teaming up on that one. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life.
Salle will have that clear advantage when it comes to now. They have to get that first pass first because there were a couple of easy balls coming from LaSalle na hindi umaabot sa setter's box. So they have to address that first so that they can run their offense. You have to be able to fish out a couple of blockers up front if you want.
Essential ceramides. Face the game with a healthy, hydrated skin. Cetaphil for everyone's sensitive skin. Chance for FEU. Offhand used by Panangin. Laput, down it goes. As Shivana Laput answers to bring us to the first technical timeout by the Lady Spikers over the Lady Tamaraos. Ubaldo sets up Panangin. And she has had a couple of points for FEU to start this one. This is our Duncan spike of the set, brought to you by Duncan.
So you have to be able to utilize your middle blockers.
Canino will try, checked. Reyes transfers to Laput. Oh, that is a save coming from Marga Encarnacion, but another rejection this time from Lilay Del Castillo.
LaSalle is such an organized blocking team, and we're clearly seeing that here in set number 1.
FEU is a #1 blocking team, but right now, LaSalle being the #2 blocking team, they have gotten 3 kill blocks and another ace. Paida Bacante will be the one to serve, 7-11. Reyes goes to Del Castillo, able to reach that one. Despite it being too high, Tagaod with a free ball. Reyes goes to Malaluan. Met at the net by the blockers of FEU. Canino from the back. The bump set to Tagaod. Chenny. That is denied. Another try for Tagaod. Another rejection for LaSalle. Third try for her. Still nothing. Back row for Canino. And it goes through for Angel Canino.
Nicole Reyes finding her advantage in that back row. Aliyah Malaluan was the one who got that first pass.
We just know that at the end of this game, we will be able to create a highlight reel out of those reactions. A full-length video for these two teams. Provido with a drop.
Even the soft touches are working for LaSalle. FEU has to get it together in terms of floor defense.
That is our Hyundai move of the set. This move. And Malaluan is back at the service line. She had an ace earlier. That's going to be a point for Panangin, who is leading all FEU scorers with 4 points.
FEU is getting more points. They can stick to that strategy so that they can get good spacing later on.
Reyes goes to Provido. We've seen them build that connection this season, 87.
when she really connects with Reyes, ang bilis ng swing ni Amy Provido. Game after game, we saw the improvement of Nicole Reyes. We're seeing better connection, better distribution. And yan yung gustong makita ni Coach Ramil.
And that's going to be the first point for Faida Bacangke. In that timeout earlier, Coach Tina.
Mitzi Panangin has been the brightest spot for the Lady Tamaraws, but she can't do it alone. Chinita Gaud has to get her numbers. And again, it's Panangin scoring off that quick attack. Defense around the outside hitters of FEU. They know na ang daming pinupuntos ni Jers Petalio in the past few games. That's why they
doing that. Malaluan down the line. Talked about a while ago by May Reyes and how she has performed really well para kay Coach Tina Salak. That is inside for Aliyah Malaluan, and that puts LaSalle at set point.
Dito yung angles ni Aliyah Malaluan.
Reyes with the serve. Ubaldo sets up Lopez. Popped up by Canino. Chance for LaSalle to close this one out. That one goes straight to Encarnacion. Lopez is blocked. And a final point for LaSalle on that rejection by Shavana Laput.
That has been the story for LaSalle in set number 1. This is a strong front line for FEU. They have Bacangke, Panangin, and Petalio.
That one is kept alive by FEU, but Provido finding the open spot.
Footsteps. And I actually asked Coach T what she thinks about it, to which she responded with, hindi ko nakikita sarili ko kay Tin kasi magkaiba kami, may uniqueness kami. Coach T simply wants Tin to make a name for herself because legends start here. Now back to you, Depenil.
Thank you. Thank you, May, for that report. Bacangke scoring as play continues. Tagaod kept up by LaSalle. Ubaldo with a bump set to Petalio. A hand on it by Provido. Laput finds the opening. As we get this report from Patrice Dabao for LaSalle. Go ahead.
Kill block. She accidentally tripped on Savannah Laput's foot mid-celebration. And the Lady Spikers had a good laugh about it in the dugout afterwards. But beyond that lighthearted moment, Nicole's confidence continues to grow with every game. It's not just about gaining experience. Mistakes, knowing that just as her teammates trusted her when she was still learning to set, she now trusts them to finish the plays. Watch this game on any device in the Philippines or abroad on the Filipinas Live. Download and subscribe now. Now back to the panel.
Patrice, no? We know that Nicole Reyes is on her first year. Meanwhile, Ubaldo is a veteran on the side of FEU, but both of them kneel as that ball sails out for LaSalle. Both of them are learning. Our Duncan spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. And Angel Canino now has 6 points. It's a good pickup coming from former coach back in high school. Of course, Coach Tina Salak being the head coach of De La Salle. Zobel winning a championship there with Angel Canino back in high school.
But again, pag transition, you don't give your setter the first ball. Pag mataas yun, you take over and just really assist the playmaker.
Yeah. Back inside the big dome, FEU holding on to this slim lead of 1. Malaluan, that's inside for Aliyah, and she ties the game up at 8-all.
Defense of FEU.
Reyes with a serve, over-received, and Provido takes advantage.
The frontline attackers, if hindi nila mapapasa ng maayos yung bola papunta kay Tin Ubaldo.
Service through for Petalio. Here comes Laput on the change-up. Bacangke with a bump to Tagaod. The dive by De Leon keeps the ball up. Shavana! Dinaanan yung players ng FEU.
Kung sino ba ang kukuha nung walang dumadating sa zone na yon.
Good point there. That's what happened. Some confusion on the side of the Lady Tamaraws. That's happened twice now.
Nicole Reyes, that's why it's easier for her to, dictate the tempo of their offense.
Yeah, and a lot of those points have come from Shavana Laput, who goes up for another one, but this time it's long as you welcome you all the third set.
Celebrate the small wins. You have to give yourself credit for everything you've been through. At the end of the day, the one person you can always rely on is yourself. Angel Swag isn't just about attitude, it's about positivity and about believing in yourself, enjoying the journey, and making sure your team feels that same energy. Continue watching the UAAP because the legends start here. Now back to the panel.
Thank you, Patrice, for that report. Scramble for both sides and a point provided by Amy Provido.
That quick attack, nagkakagulo yung defenders ng FEU. That's why there were a lot of loopholes in their defensive pattern.
During the break, Neil, bago magsimula yung set, sabi niya, walang magre-relax.
Yeah.
She knows what's at stake and that FEU is a dangerous team, and that's what the Lady Tamaraws are showing right now. But De Leon with a nice dig. Bacanque with a save. Off speed, players diving, saving the ball. Canino, ball slowed down. Ubaldo rather, back sets to Bacanque. Play continues. Angel again, and that is off the block. Get a point for LaSalle.
Talaga yung nagiging problems ng mga broad jumpers. Pag hindi mo na-hit yung break foot mo, ang tendency sumusubsub sa net. That's why they commit those net violations.
Del Castillo serving 69 on a good one. And that breaks the FEU play. But Asis trying to outsmart the defenders, and LaSalle scrambling, but able to keep the ball alive. Back with the yellow shirts. Play continues. Canino with a save. Laput again from the back. How do you stop that? Lopez, the rookie, playing extended minutes. Aliyah had to adjust. Jean with a send over. Back row from Canino. Popped up by Encarnacion. Petalio tries. Reyes on the middle to Provido. Saved by Faida. Amy with a push. Ubaldo with a setup to Jers. And down it goes for Jers Petalio.
Now is the time for her to get her numbers. They still have a chance for an extension.
Shivana Laput serving. Collision between Petalio and Monares. Lopez dug up by Malaluan. Here comes Canino, high up. He bumps it to Lopez. Back to the side of LaSalle. Shivana with a free ball send. Miranda goes to Faida, rejected by Canino. Scramble off speed. Nice save coming from Monares. Ilyarina, nothing there. Long rally alert, but it ends with a double contact violation. 16-15. Miranda goes to Lopez. The rookie connection works.
That's a better play from Tin Ubaldo, followed by the 10 points of Malaluan and Canino.
Chance here for the Lady Spikers. Again, that same play for LaSalle. This time stopped by FEU.
From that back row, and hindi enough to really stop her. So that was a wise choice for them to go for a double block.
Aliyah. Miranda goes to the side of Jers Petalio with the adjustment, and the lead swings.
It's not just her attacking, it's also her net defense.
Yeah.
It's her serving.
More importantly, the lead back to the Lady Spikers. That is Jean Asis asking for a touch. A virtual race to 6. FEU with their backs against the wall cannot afford to lose another set. Bacanque knows that. Miranda with a setup to Petalio. Kept alive by DLSU. De Leon and the bump set to Laput. That goes to Lopez. They go back to Jers on the drop. Covered by Reyes. Aliyah will try the off speed. Jean with a save. Lopez with a push. This is a long rally alert once again, but Laput with the exclamation point. Things are looking good right now for the Lady Spikers. Petalio breaks down the block.
Off the block, Petalio.
Empty spaces.
LaSalle are 2 points away. Ilyarina will score a point, down by 1 again. 24 to 22. Laput. Overreceived chance for Salle. Reyes! Wow! With a final point via that 1-2 play.